Maitland Park Club hosting the defending champions. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to wherever you are joining us from as we ready for a game and a half here at the Racecourse Stadium. Maliban Interclub Rugby League 25-26 Super Round match number 2 in the cup segment. It's going to be an interesting one. Yesterday's opening game of the club segment was a fiery one where the Park Club really put their anchor down and made this one a very interesting one. For these two teams, that opens a lot of doors, and also the top 2 places are still to play for. CHNFC, the home team, it'll be very, very important that they put in a big shift in this game to try and secure a top spot in the league. It's cloudy here, but the sun is out through the clouds. Currently, although it says 30, currently feels like it's around the 33, 32 mark. Wind speed, there is not much wind across the ground, so the players will be hoping that clouds will cover up the hot sun that's blaring out here. Joining me in the comment box is the absolute veteran SW Chang. A pleasure to have you yet again joining us in the comment box, sir. And what a game to be in the commentary for.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon everyone, good evening. And absolutely yes, it's a pleasure to be with you, seated next to you with a veteran and a rugby legend with me. And it's fantastic to be back here. Although the weather, it'll take you out because it's very warm and hot, humid out there, because I did a walk across the pitch a few minutes ago.
Fixtures and results of the Super Round so far. This is the week 11 of the Maliban Interclub Rugby League. First game of the cup segment. Havelock Sports Club delivered a sucker punch to the London Place Club. They did not win the Matthias Trophy, but Havelocks really livened up their case for the second round. 28 points to 14. That was a game that was fast and open. 4 tries, securing that bonus point as well and denying their opposition the losing bonus point. Havelocks were fabulous, but it was a rout at Valisara where the airmen bombed all the Navy ships that were parked up there.
Yeah, I know. The air power was too much for the sea power. They just got into that. Air Force, it's so... can I use this word, unlucky to be in the plate segment? Well, that side is playing well, and you can see the 61-24 scoreline indicates that they have been playing very well. And well, today CH taking on Kandy. CH have lost 1.5 games, and Kandy lost 1.5 games, so they both have lost 1.5 games each because of the draw in Kandy at Nitawala. And it's all points out to, as you said, a blockbuster.
Both teams need to make sure that they secure maximum bonus points they can. Whoever loses this game, they will still want to make sure that they secure 4 tries and be within 7 points. Last time both these teams met a blockbuster in Nitawala. Last minute penalty try for CHNFC rather, was what made this game a draw, but it was Kandy pulling all the strings early. CHNFC never let go of fighting. What a game it was. Plenty of controversy around it as well, but nevertheless the Maitland Park boys really did earn that with a superlative performance in the forwards, especially in scrum time. They absolutely ramped up and made sure that they were a team to be reckoned with, and they will want to try and duplicate. This was the try that there was a lot of argument with, but this was continuous penalties in the red zone, back to back to back to back, ended up being a penalty try.
Yeah, that's right. And that's to ski the points table cup segment. Sia on top with 42 points. Kandy 41 points. Havelocks 40. Coming up one step ahead of CH. And CH, of course, the fourth place with 39 points. That will change today if they win, and that will change if they get a losing bonus. Whatever happens, those scores are going to change if the ifs. But nevertheless, it's going to be a cracker.
One game to go in this super round. Take a look at the total points. 42, 41, 40, 39. And this is exactly what the doctor ordered for domestic rugby in Sri Lanka, because it's anybody's game. And also with that one-off playoff final, what's going to happen is the fact that every team, despite the loss, will want to at least finish second and get yourself a roll of the dice, because whatever happens on that day, if that is the team that wins that final game, they will be crowned the league champions.
Yeah, I know, that's right. If once again, if Kandy gets a win, they go up on top at number 1, and then the scores, it'll be the same. Kandy number 1, Sia number 2, and Havelocks number 3, and CH will remain number 4 if they do not get a losing bonus point. But these are all ifs, and it's left to be seen. I'm sure the minds of the spectators who are coming in numbers also will have the mind ifs.
Well, what we'll do now is there are a lot of ifs, and some of those ifs we might be able to provide answers to, but we will have to go across for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will have plenty of news for you from Racecourse.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
වසංගකාරී වෙල්මෙන්. අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන්. විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන්. අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින්. TVS Raider 125, the full option bike. Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamari.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Back to the live action brought to you on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub www.thepapare.com as we are ready for an incredible game here at Racecourse. CHNFC taking on Kandy Sports Club what's going to be a deciding game for both these teams and also to the other teams as well. It will decide who will try and cement their place in the top two. Here's what the visitors did. Played 8, won 6 game, 1 loss and 1 draw, and like SW mentioned, 1.5 losses if you look at Kandy. Against Navy, big result for them, 44-14. Police as well, 49-17. They won. CHNFC drew with them. Havelock Sports Club, 36 points to 26, another big win, and against Air Force 36 points to 22. But the biggest win for them came with Three Lions, 91 points to 3 at CRNFC grounds. Sri Lanka Army was the last game they played. That was last week, 62 points to 17. But it's those 2 games with the Maitland Derby participants that they really struggled. 24 all against CHNFC, but with the London Players Club, they faced their first defeat of the season, 20 points to 25, and that too at their own backyard, which will really trouble the lads from Kandy. The home team for the encounter, CHNFC, will want to make sure they will try and keep a wrap on this man, Dinale Kanayaka, who was absolutely brilliant with 9 tries so far this season, has scored 45 points courtesy of those 9 tries. And you can see straight away there is no highest point scorer who's a kicker for Kandy, which has been a problem. Average tackles per game 96.12 and average penalties conceded per game is 11.5, which is something that Kandy will want to try and keep it to a maximum of 7 to 8 penalties per game. Average number of handling errors 8.5, which has hampered Kandy's backline being moving like they would have preferred. So some interesting stats, SW, about the visiting side.
Yes, I would say some surprising stats, because these things, they had it very low during the time that they were champions last year and also year before, and over the years their handling errors have let them down, as you said, Sudarshan, very much, and the number of penalties conceded. But it's all new and it's all fresh as we go into the kickoff in a few minutes time, and Kandy Sports Club, I'm sure, will try and see that they will remain at the top.
CHNFC season again has been a mixed bag of results as we look at the crowd slowly but surely building up. It's a hot and humid afternoon here in Colombo, but the Racecourse Grandstand is a nice and shady place if you want to enjoy a game. As we take a look at CHNFC's first round results, 8 games played as well, 6 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw, very similar or identical to Kandy's card against Police. They won 29 points to 5. CRNFC 32-34. That was a very, very interesting one as they managed to get a big win at London Place, which really sparked up their season. Against Kandy following week, it was a 24-point all draw, which really lifted this side up. Against Navy, 29 points to 13 with Sri Lanka Army 25-43. Havelocks 39-5 against the Sri Lions 12-59, and against Air Force 31-29. So that's something that they would have really wanted to try and make sure that they get their running guns on. The Havelocks game 39 points to 5. CH looked like they had gone to sleep in that game, and it was very uncharacteristic of them to not try and win that, as Havelocks really dominated them.
Yeah, actually on the cards there were 2 surprises, and especially when they got the better of CR at the home grounds at Longdon Place, and then losing to Havelock at Havelock Park by 39 points to 5. You're right, Sudarshan. They look as if they're gone to sleep, and they woke up a bit too late, and by the time Heavies have gone home, and it was a very good victory for Havelocks. And CH, I'm sure, will try to make amends this evening to better the 24 all. So we got 2 legs, and the second leg starts with 24 all.
Well, some key stats from the first round for CHNFC. The highest try scorer there, overseas talent Koli Tominikalo, who has been absolutely fabulous for us here. CHNFC 5 tries to his name, with Johnny Chandimal, their fullback, with the most points to his name. 57 points to Johnny. An average number of tackles per game. They've only had to make around 84 tackles per game, with conceding 12 penalties. Again, a very high count for CHNFC when it comes to the penalties, where teams have tried to punish them, but average number of handling errors just 4.25. This is the success story of CHNFC, and something Coach Rohit Rajapaksa will be very happy about.
Yeah, he'll be even happier if you had got that column up to 0. But nevertheless, in a game of rugby with so much of pressure coming from the opponents, you can't keep it up to 0. But as you said, yes, handling errors per game 4.25, which is a good one. And number of penalties they will cut you off, and number of tackles made is 24.12, as Sudarshan read through that. And Johnny Dandamal is a sensation. He's been doing good. I remember the CR match, he got all the conversions through, and that gave them a victory there at Longdon Place, and we are all in for another good battle this evening. Hopefully the weather will get a bit cooler and keep their feet cooler, and hopefully we'll have a crack of a game.
That is going to be important. I think SW, something that a lot of people need to realize is the fact that in rugby, a place kicker is a specialist position. Just like you have a flyer, you need to have a very reliable place kicker who can give you that edge, and that is what Johnny Chandimal has given to CHNFC. Like you rightly mentioned, at London Place against CRNFC, the initial exchanges, they really managed to get that upper hand and psychological advantage when Johnny Chandimal managed to chip in those threes in, and that can really hurt an opposition who are trying to chase the game as they get a little flustered.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you don't get a three-pointer shooter in a basketball match, I mean, you can't win a game. That's definite. So much of effort you put in, make the opponent make the mistake, you get your penalties on, and then if you can't convert into 3 points, the purpose of getting a penalty is lost unless you go to the corner and try your forwards to move in the and to make use of a driving maul or something and score. But other than that, the cushion is about is kicking. What about the kicking or the try conversions? They're all important.
It's just sometimes what happens is when you get those extra two, the whole team can lift up as well. As we take a look at the Kandy Sports Club team card, Malatha Vijayasundara, Dilshan Farid and Milan Veerasinghe unchanged first row, which has been the preferred partnership for Kandy Sports Club. Tilna Bandara returns alongside Chaturu Soisa. These two locks have been workhorses for Kandy. Taranju Chaturanga, the skipper for Kandy Sports Club, has been a workhorse and a master at defending their line. Vavala Pandita has been preferred in that number 7 jersey because he does bring in a jumping option for Kandy as well. And then Vikramarajchi, oh boy, he's turned up and put his hand up not only to try and claim that number 8 jersey at Kandy, but for selectors to have a really keen look on him as an option in the national jersey as well. Heshan Jansen, Srinath Surya Bandar has been the new look 9-10 combination for Kandy in this season, with Akash Madhushankar and Danushka Ranjan pairing up as the preferred centers in 12 and 13. Dina Lekanayak and Kavindu Pereira, two of the most dangerous wingers out, and Hirusha Sampath has been preferred as the fullback in the past couple of weeks, and Hirusha Sampath has been looked at as the person who's going to try and solve Kandy's kicking woes so far this season. The finishers: Hettiarachchi, Colombo, Praveen, Havia, Udangamua, Pereira, Dange and Zumri. And that name in that number 35 jersey, Havia, yes, Kandy will be fielding overseas player for the first time this season in this game, SW, and has been the talk of the town.
Yeah, that's right. It's interesting. The name on the flanker, Vavala
Pandita, former
Pandita, yeah, and then Colombo sounds foreign.
Well, both of them are from the Green Machine, Vavala Pandita and Kenula Mihisara Kolobarachi, Kenula Hettiarachchi rather, and Kolobarachi. Yes, sounds foreign for you, but the Arachi is a giveaway, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, we'll look at the home team card. Not many changes for CHNFC, as Hansita De Silva, Pulas Dasanayaka and Deshan Vimukti has been the preferred front row alongside Lahilu Turakaratna, who crossed over from Police Sports Club in that number 6 jersey, blood paying as a lock. Ravin De Silva crossed over from CRNFC. The two locks for them, Naham Hermachandra in the number 28 shirt, a boy from Wesley Kolitamanikalu, the overseas talent who has been making waves for CHNFC in number 8, and Devendra Ratnayaka, the other flanker for CH. Malik Pereira has been wonderful, and his kicking game will have to be a crucial factor in this encounter as well. And Afzal Mohammed gets a start ahead of Chandimal, and Afzal will be expected to create something with the backs. Tanuja Maduranga and Randy Silva will be the centre combination for this game, with skipper Janitha Dilshan and Samit Varnakul Surya operating as the wingers. And Janit Chandimal, the man with a big boot for CHNFC, will have to make sure that his kicks are on target and they will be able to capitalize with any opportunity that they get against Kandy Sports Club. The finishers for CHNFC: Mushin, Madhushankar, Vikas, Abdullah, Joshua Dilail, Gunaratna, Chandimal and Human in that number 31 jersey, another overseas player, and CH having the luxury of having a fresh-legged overseas talent to come on in the second half if they need it. Both teams walking out to the middle and will be revving to go in this incredible encounter. High stakes for both these outfits. Now, both of the teams cannot drop any points. They will know not only would they want the win, they will want the bonuses as well. The guests of the evening, the chief guest, Mr. Buddhi Vikramanayaka, CEO MBC Networks, alongside Mr. Pavitra Fernando and CHNFC's Shami Silva, and President Mahesh Veerasinghe, beg your pardon, and they will be very much delighted to see what this side will be looking, these two sides will be looking to do. I of course do not see Mr. Shami Silva of CHNFC, who's of course a very busy man with the World Cup around the corner, and there is a T20 that's happening today as well.
Yeah, that's right. I think Damika is representing CHNFC there, and we see our president of the SLR, Pavitra Fernando, along with the team introduction. Now the CHNFC team being introduced, and all set to go. It's still hot and humid right now. Hopefully it will come down. They will take a minute break, I think, after 20-21 minutes of the game. And as we see the official handshakes and the players are back into their position, we see the huge crowd that is present. Today being a Sunday, CH in the huddle, the few encouragement words from the skipper or maybe the senior player or someone they want to, and the
Ayman Girji will be the man with the whistle for the day. The referee from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, assisted by Nalin Lasant and Jivika Fonseca, who will be the assistant referees 1 and 2 respectively, with Delroy Fernando functioning as the television match official. And we are seconds away from a terrific encounter, a very, very important one for both these teams.
There's a combination of the trio who actually officiated last
Captain
evening.
White.
The referee from Saudi Arabia and 2 our Sri Lankan yards. And
Ready?
of course, yours
Captain.
truly, TMO Dilroy Fernando, as we are about to witness the kickoff. That's a long whistle of the start of the referee as CHNFC kicks off deep into territory.
Akash Madhushankar with the collection for Kandy. Straight away went with a big tackle by Tamikalu. Yes, Dilshan Farid, Mohammad Afzal trying to hold him up, but that's a big unit. Farid Jansen goes to Sampat,
Stay here, stay, don't move, stop.
who previously
Yeah,
did turn up
okay,
for CHNFC in their colours, and attempt at catching that ball. Samit Varnakulasurya might have, but the referee says the ball did cross the plane of touch before Varnakulasurya's attempt.
A bit risky situation there, you know. Actually, if he has tipped, tried to catch the ball in the in goal and touched his hand and went into touch, it would have been a different story. As we see the Kandy bench, Fazim Marja, their coach.
Sanushka Bevikrama, the forwards coach, alongside Kapil Silva, who's the manager for the Kandy side.
Captain.
Not straight from...
Want a line out of scrum? Scrum.
Not straight from Pulavti Dasanayaka that time. Kandy doing very well and making sure that they put pressure with Tilina Bandar going up, and this is brilliant from Kandy earlier on. First line out, first scrum. That's where you need to make your intentions known, and this one here is going to be very personal for the Kandy forwards, because remember that draw was because of superlative scrumming by CHNFC. Can they hold on? Can they dominate the CH scrum? First scrum of the game. Ishan Jansen with the put-in. CH yet again putting pressure, but Kandy holding firm. Surya Bandari gives it to Danushka Ranjan, who cuts back inside for Kandy. Here's Tilina Bandara with the carry. Jansen, Suri, who puts in a little dink. Has been bundled into touch by Kamidu Pereira. Good work by Kandy, territorial gain, and also they've gotten position back as well.
So the ball was carried into touch. That's what happened. It was not a 50-20, no. The ball was carried in,
Carried into touch here, collecting it, and just there. Kamidu Pereira just pushing him out. I think some of the lines which are inside the playground, which are the football markings, are a little confusing as Kandy set it up. He's from the set, says the referee. Brilliantly done by Hemachandra that time, exactly knowing what he needs to do. And Abzal's clearance, much to be desired of. So Kandy will get a line out at a similar position. Didn't get the connection that he was looking for, Abzal.
Numbers. Here.
Yeah, I think there's a slight wind coming across. So the kicking is going to be not that easy. He was part of the maul that came through at the initial stages. He had all the right to the ball.
This time CHNFC doing very well to disrupt that line out. Brilliant work by the lads from Maitland Crescent, the Gymkhana Club. Fabulous work, and this is exactly what they need to do. Try and unsettle Kandy in an area where they take a lot of pride in. Tilina Bandar that time with pressure loses the ball forward.
Some over the number of years, Kandy lineouts had not been proper, not been smooth, not at the time that they used to dominate the lineouts. But in the recent times, the lineouts have been a bit scrappy, and the opponents have had the privilege of disrupting the lineout, as you just witnessed one right now, the second lineout.
This time around, Kandy opting to put pressure. Abzal taking the longer route, doesn't find touch here. Sirusha Sampath has a massive boot on him, but inside the 22, calling mark versus Jani Chandimal. You need to kick out from where you call mark. You can't go up as Chandimal kicks it out on the full. So Kandy still in the opposition half. Take a look at Charandu Shasharanga. He's dripping in sweat as W. So for the lads from Kandy, getting used to this climate and this condition is going to be very, very important in how they play out the second round,
Get in,
especially
please.
because of the fact that they have all 3 games in Colombo.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But you're in the hill capital, the sun is closer to you. So you must get used to it.
Well, this time around not collected cleanly, but play on needs the call from the referee. Dan Wickramarachchi managing to get away from the first tackler. Now goes to ground. Quick ball from Jansen. Inside ball to Tilna Bandara. Tackler needs to roll away. And that's a penalty in favor of CHNFC. That time Chaturusois are going to ground. Nobody clearing for that. And this is not ideal for Kandy. That's their first penalty.
Yeah, and also I thought there was a little bit of fumble before he gathered it cleanly. There you are. Absolutely. You know, you have your lineouts. You're pipping in the opponent's goal in the area, and also stiffing that whitewash where you need to put the ball behind, touch it down, and then you concede a penalty, and then you have to restart your defense once again.
Important line out for CHNFC, and Kandy have managed to disrupt that. In goes Heshan Johnson. Now the forwards will have to do some work. Bandar access halfback. Wickramarachchi, a battering ram, difficult to stop.
Knock-on advantage.
Knock-on advantage in favor of Kandy. Here's Johnson. Kick from the base. Brilliant chase from Akash Madhushankar, trying to put pressure. Again, lost forward advantage, and Kandy are inside the 22 meters. Chatur Soisa to Ranjan. Farid thinks about offloading and goes through the ground. It was a swinging arm, no problem, says the AR, because he's not concerned. Bandara. Jansen. And Kandy have lost the ball forward.
So is it knock-on from right? We go back for the advantage.
Referee was saying that he's going for the advantage, was it? Yeah, no advantage. So Kandy will have the put in too much eager, too much in a hurry.
Right.
You know, doing a quick thing is different to hurried things. So they need to focus. If you see that. Yep, that was a knock-on. Too eager to go forward, but nevertheless, he was playing on an advantage, knock-on advantage. So Kandy will have the loose head. Nowadays, you can't call it they have the loose head or tight head, because sometimes they feed on the other side.
Here's Johnson. Now Ranjan. But has been stolen by Abzal, who puts ball to boot. Johnny Dilshan that time trying to collect that, has lost it forward. Kandy will be worried about the man coming in to clear the ball, which has been slow from them, and a couple of times CH have managed to exploit that and turn the ball over.
Yeah, you're right. Surprisingly, the support play on the forward with the forwards has not been up to the mark, and a bit slow. Look at that. Easily losing the ball, being ripped off from the hand by Afzal. Then he kicks the ball into a contestable up on a high ball, but misses it completely. And Kandy once again have the benefit of that knock-on and the loose at the feed in to the scrum. And it'll be interesting. They had the best of time so far.
Pressure from CHNFC, but free kick awarded to Kandy.
Yeah, I think that's engaging early, maybe engaging early, not waiting for the referee's call.
Kandy taking it quickly, big run by their prop. Ranjan Now Sampath takes it to the line. Jensen, Suri, Farid met with a tackle by 3 defenders. Jensen to Sois Bandara. Now again change of side. Vikramarachi's hand. Knockback is the call from the referee. Kamindu. High shot on Kamindu Pereira.
Stop.
So some messy play from both the teams. SW really not going anywhere.
Next time.
And it's really taking the energy out from both the set of forwards, which is going to be interesting because come that third quarter or the fourth quarter, it will be telling because they haven't been able to try and get any forward momentum as CH for the first time are looking to create an opportunity in the opposition half.
Yeah, absolutely. If you and look at that, he's alone, and then somebody is pointing at it. He should have gone in there without pointing. He supported it. He was the closest player to that breakdown point. Hopefully, that somebody will win a clean line out now.
Overthrown, Kandy collects it. Here's Kamindu, Dahan, Chaturange, everybody touching that ball, and in the corner is Dinale Kanayaka going in for a big hit. Ball available, quick ball to Surya Bandara. Farid, Madhushankar rushing up on that versus Tilina Bandara. Jansen, Surya Bandara to Chatura Soisa. Starts with one lock and comes another.
No, leave it.
Leave it is the call from the referee. Naham asked not to get his hands on.
You're down.
Veera Singha.
You're down. Stay back.
Surya Bandar opts to kick. One bounce into the 22. Jani Dilshan doesn't have any pressure on him and delivers a very good exit kick from his own 22.
Yeah, absolutely good kick. But the point is, it's not about kicking. They've been finding touch, having a few lineouts. But I don't think none of the teams had their lineouts taken cleanly, except for the other one. The last one was the CH lineout, which is overthrown, picked up by Kandy.
Yeah,
so that's
problematic area for both the teams, and that's something that you need to try and execute perfectly because it's something that you rehearse and redo so many times on the training pitch as Farid lines it up. This time goes to number 2. This is very good from Kandy, going back to the basics. Now Milan Veerasinghe with the hit up. Hirusha Sampath called in to do the kicking duties. Big up and under. Play on, says the referee. Maliksha collects it. And Dilshan with the kick. Kandy looking to play territorial as much as they can. Surya Bandara decides to counter on this man with ball and space. He's a dangerous one.
Yes.
Quick ball. Madhushankar. Ranjan to Kavindu. And has been bundled into touch. Good defensive work by CHNFC.
Yeah, so far the play, if I were to describe it, and I'm sure you will have a laugh about it, it's like me playing touch rugby, running on the same spot. The play has been on the same spot, going up on the breadth-wise, absolutely going nowhere. And I think even when Kandy moved that ball, where you said everyone handled the ball, they were virtually standing and passing the ball. There was no headway. And when there was the last kick, I thought, okay, here is the only way that some side is going to go and get territory.
Yeah, both the teams just looking like they're going through the motions. It might be the sun and the humidity that's making them struggle as Abzal finally gets a line out. Tamani Kalu with a big run, but equally well marked by Akash Madhushankar. Abzal now to his skipper Janidu Dilshan. Janidu breaks the first tackle, needs support and arrives in the form of Malik Shah Pereira. Malik Shah inside the 22, still going. Kavidu comes in to cover. This is brilliant from CHNFC. First real attacking opportunity for them. Pulasti Dasanaika goes in alone. Advantage in favor of CHNFC. Offside were the entire Kandy line. Can CH break the deadlock and score the first commercial bank try? They will take a moment, but need to make sure that they show the urgency that they did with that attacking move.
Let's go, please.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to call, but if
Scrum
I was on
call?
the there was scrum call, but that is because they want the number 8 to make the break and make the initial first line of defense. But I would have opt for the 3 points there, get their scoreboard ticking first.
First real opportunity for CHNFC inside Kandy's red zone, and they've straight away gone for a scrum, which they did and execute to perfection. Can they do it here as well? Malik Shah Pereira with the feed. Tamani Kalu at the back. And the ball's out. Pereira has been held. Abzal looks to show and go. And here he goes. Tanuja Madhuranga untouched. Right through the middle. And that's the first commercial bank try from CHNFC. 17 minutes it took for the first score. But CH have reward 5 points in the bag with the conversion to come, which should be regulation for Janit Chandimal, and this is fabulous.
Yeah, because CHNFC, first time they got into the half, Kandy half, they sniffed it, they saw it, and they scored it. They touched it. Beautiful try. All hands, beautifully chipped in. Look at that run. First 5 points and the conversion to come. I said, as you said, it's bread and butter for the Chandimal. So that's, yep, that's right. The referee's whistle goes, the flags goes up. And the CH supporters present on the ground, they are clapping. You can know it, that the 2 points have been added. So 17, almost 18 minutes, and Kandy are trailing by 7 points. CH came in once to the Kandy half, and they have done the damage.
Now this is fabulous for CHNFC. Abzal holding that ball for a little long, committing the defender and offloading for his center. Tanuja Madhuranga to go through. Kandy will be looking to hit back, and hit back immediately they must. This is a grudge match between these two teams. CH will be playing with belief as Surya Bandar kicks it and finds the try scorer Madhuranga. Big pressure on him by Chatura Soisa. CH have done wonderfully well to try and put pressure on the rucks and to turn over possession as Desan Vimukti is found guilty of holding on to that ball. Now very interesting decision to be made. Inside the 22 meters, Kandy has the option of going for 3. But will they want to try and equalize? Points though is the name of the game, and if they can get Hirusha Sampath early in this game, it'll be very interesting to see what he can offer. As the T comes out, they've opted to go for 3.
Yep, but have they got the boot to get the 3?
Stay 10,
That's the
please,
question.
stay 10. Yeah.
That's
No,
been
no,
a
go
very
back 10. Go back 10, please.
thing that Kandy has fallen short. Because
Well, this lad definitely has the distance, and this is completely in his range and not a difficult angle as well. If he makes the connection, that'll be first points on the board for Kandy Sports Club. And no problems immediately. Kandy replies, and Hirusha Sampath with the penalty cuts the deficit to just 4 points.
Yeah, that's right. I just want to ask, Hirusha Sampath, didn't he play for CH a few years back, and he's used to these grounds too. That means
Absolutely. He did play for CHNFC and had a monstrous season with the boot. Former Kinsud footballer and rugby player. Was part of the Sri Lanka football squad as well in an age group. As we go in for a hydration break, SW, I think very much needed for both the teams. It's very, very, very humid and can't retreat more because us here in the com box are failing it. Lads in the middle must be baking.
so. Hirusa Sampath has a combination as Virat Kohli, Nalaka Virat Kohli with soccer and rugby, but he has a long way to go to catch a legend of Nalaka's performance, but I'm sure in time he will do well.
Hirusha does have a massive boot on him as the CH bench goes in for their warm-ups.
Let's go back, please.
Well, that's a
Check that, but
yeah, that's a crunchy sound.
when they go forward first, it's
Well, as the players take a hydration break, my good co-commentator taking a little break to try and have a little bite at a Maliban cream cracker.
Yep, because
Captain,
this is for
ready?
you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, ready? Time back on.
Here's the restart from CHNFC after that comeback score from Kandy Akash Madhushankar. Yet again the recipient of that. Jensen now to Babala Pandita. Jensen. Sampath
Stay.
with a little dummy. This is a good kick from Hirusha Sampath inside the 22 meters. Thinking of that, but that's going to be a high shot on Dinale Kanaika. Straight away knows that he's in. He made that mistake.
Left.
It's not only about giving a high tackle, it's squandered a great opportunity of getting the ball back and having his side into
Ayman, I didn't hear you. You wanted to. Nalin, ඔගලන්ට ඇහෙනවද
been
මම
referred
So,
to the
please, I
TMO.
want to check the last tackle there. On-field decision. A yellow card we got. Direct contact to the
Okay, Ayman, what you want to know is, for you it's a high tackle. No, I don't hear you at all, Ayman. I don't hear you. On-field decision is yellow card, is it?
is
Yeah, give me another angle, please.
yeah, we see it. Yeah. So the last angle.
Ayman, you may stick
We
with the
have
on-field. This is
a
not
high
yellow
tackle
card.
from White, direct contact with the head, and there is a significant drop from red to yellow card. Do you agree with that? I hear you. Okay, so there is a direct.
We'll get the on-field decision, sir. I think better.
Yeah. So I have a direct contact to the head. Yes, by 11. So and there is a significant drop from red. So from red card, delegation to yellow. Do you agree? Okay.
Well, that's going to be a relief for many of the
Number
Kandy
11,
fans
please.
who are watching the
11.
game, because
Yeah.
it did start off with a red,
So
because there was direct
So here
contact.
we have a direct contact to the head area. So because there is a significant drop from red, it's delegated from.
It started off from a red, but since there was a significant drop from the CHNFC player, Dinale Kanaika will only spend 10 minutes in the bin and not miss the entire game. They need to be very careful with their timing when it comes to their tackles. Ekanaika straight away knew that he was in trouble.
Yeah, he knew that, because the other thing was that his team was in such an advantageous position to go over the line, because the player had dropped down and he only had to just let him get him down, because he was anyway going down. Look at that. Look at this. He was anyway, look at it, nowhere to go. If he had got him there, there was no support coming in. There was a Kandy player on his feet, and there was all the chances of going for a try there. And then instead of that, he make his team for 14 versus 15.
Now CHNFC will be looking to capitalize on this as Tamanikalu carries in the centers. Abzal, long cutout pass to Randy Silva, inside ball to Dilshan, who loses it forward. That was a golden opportunity for CHNFC. Kandy now with a kick of their own. Hirushi Sampath in the corner is done to Dilshan. Puts the ball forward. It's a foot race, but it drills outside. The kick was made inside the 50 meters of Kandy Sports Club, so it's not a 50-22, but nevertheless massive territorial gain for CHNFC.
Yeah, CH with the tails up with a 4 points lead, and also with a player advantage of a player. Beautiful collection, had the presence of his mind to just keep going on the touch, along the touch line. A beautiful punt, just a little too strong that he found touch ultimately, but Kandy will have the throw in, so that's the only consolation for Kandy Sports Club.
Move closer.
Well, how did CH end up with the ball is $1 million question, because it wasn't a 50-22 by any means. The kick was made inside Kandy's half.
Leave him White.
CH.
White 40, yes. Leave him. Go back. Ball is clear, ball is clear.
Ball available at the back. Here's Malik Shah. Abzal tries scorer Dilshan, and in space is Samit Warnakulasuriya, who will touch down for the second commercial bank try for CHNFC, and the second commercial bank try of the game. And CH are jubilant. Numerical advantage, natural overlap, no problem in the corner, but questions will be asked of that line out.
Yeah, it'll be good to see the. I think it was in the Kandy half, or was it in the CH half? It'd be good to see the replay on that, if our production team can get onto that. The kick that went out by CHNFC, lovely hands, strong hands. They know they are short in the corner. Srinath tackled but couldn't, and the rollover virtually helping the player over the line for the second comeback try by Sejun FC to extend the lead 12 points to 3 with the conversion to come. Oh, just shapes off the left upright. So the scores will remain 12 points to 3.
Well, Kandy now having being punished for that man out in the bench. As we take another look at that, Abzal, quick ball to Tanuja, and Janit Chandimal to Samit Varnakalu Surya, rolls over, no problem, gets the second commercial bank try for them. But again, if the production team can give us that replay of Johnny Dilshan's kick to see where it was made from, as Surya Bandar restarts, collected by CH's Ravin De Silva. Malik Shah puts the ball up. Sampath lets it bounce, always dangerous, but Kandy will have the throw in.
I hope that forward who took that tackle, he's all right, because I just saw some kind of twist happening to the leg. 12 points to 3, Sejun FC in front. 26.5 minutes gone, so almost 27.
This time the throw in from Kandy, no problem. The hand Wikramarachi with Abzal with a high shot. Referee playing advantage in favor of Kandy. Still advantage of for that high tackle. Ranjan to Kavindu.
No advantage, we go back for the high tackle there.
No advantage is the referee.
No, only penalty.
Kandy slowly flirting and asking referee, what about a card?
Yeah, because his voice was very clear, no, only penalty. So the question may have gone across to him, what about the yellow? Good try. He's been refereeing well. I mean, last evening he had a fantastic game.
Oh, that's a fabulous touch finder. I'm sorry to interrupt. Fabulous touch finder from Hiroshi Sampath to bring his team to 22. CHNFC need to be very careful of their discipline. They've that time a seat belt from Mohammad Absal, straight away putting his hands up and saying, don't give me a card. I know it's a penalty offense. But yeah, the referee has been very good yesterday. Did deliver a good running game of rugby, which Havelocks absolutely enjoyed at the Park Club. Farid with the throw opts to go to his third pot. Advantage in favor of Kandy Sports Club.
Offside.
The entire CH line being found offside. Surya Bandar looking to take it quickly. Takes it quickly. Surya Bandar and he scores. Kandy's first commercial bank try. You can't keep this fiery battering ram Kandy and dancer out of the game. Srinath Surya Bandar gets the first score for Kandy.
Beautifully, because he got the last tackle of the CH last try and his movement took him over the line. And here, if you see the replay, he jinks on the right and then on the left he was taken over the goal line. And thank you very much. 5 points. Do you see the replay?
Look at him, look at his eyes. He knows exactly where his defenders are. Takes it quickly. Only Malik Shah. 5 minutes out and he knows. Thank you. I'm going into you, mate, because you will carry me towards the try. The wily old fox, Surya Bandar, and the conversion's good from Hiroshi Sampath as well. So the deficit now just cut to 2 points. Kandy will be delighted that they've done this, even with the man out in the bin. 12 points to 10. CHNFC need to be very, very careful with their discipline. I did reiterate that earlier as well as W. Yet again giving away a silly penalty. Entire line moving before the line out was over, and Surya Bandar knew exactly what he was doing. Gets the first commercial bank try for the visitors, and it's 10 points to 12.
Yeah, because the ball went into the wrong person's hand, because ball in hand for Surya Bandara is always been dangerous.
Here's CH with the restart. Akash Madhushankar seems to be the target every time for CHNFC. Now Vavala Pandita straightening it up for Kandy. Jansen to Sampath. What about that block? Opportunity, but Surya Bandar says, I'll touch down inside. Some terrific work from Lahilu Tilakaratna. His brother-in-law was the man who delivered that ball to Hirusha Sampath. What about that block? Brilliant from Tilakaratna. Another player needed to rush on to that, and Surya Bandar touching down and says, I'll take the goal line drop out.
Yep, so he got 5, he saved 5, certainly, by getting back there. And now he's got the duties with the boot to see that he gets him out into the, at least into the 50. He just fell short by about 7 meters. CH is launching their counter-attack. Afzal held.
No, yes. Leave him.
Ravin De Silva with the carry for CHNFC. Malik Shah now to Afzal. Dilshan. Janidu. And this is a good carry by Ratnaik into the 22 meters. RCH De Silva. Back of the hand, advantage in favor of CHNFC. Tamanikalu with a big carry. CH still with advantage. Here's the overlap, but Johnny Chandimal will not need it. Third commercial bank try for CHNFC, who strike back immediately. And this is fabulous from the Gymkhana club.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. The red and white team from the Gymkhana are having a field day, enjoying themselves so far, getting tries after tries, and they're just one short of a bonus point try. Beautiful hands. Referee had his hand out for an advantage. Jinx there. A very bad pass, went to the wrong man though. Powerful run by the Fijian number 8, making the ball available, and then come the just sleek, running, beautiful hands, saw the gap, went over the line.
Still 1 minute.
17 points to 10 with the conversion to come. Can Chandimal convert his own try and make the lead 9 points, which will make it a 2 score. Chandimal this time, no problem. Through it goes, converts his own try, and the score now climbs up to 19 points to 10. This is fabulous, just absolutely fabulous from CHNFC. They are exploiting that mismatch in Kandy's backs, creating the overlaps, creating the problems, and making sure they are the ones reaping rewards. 3 commercial bank tries. They're just one short of that bonus point, irrespective of what the result is going to be, SW.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure the Longdon Place and the Park Club teams must be quite happy about it, to get the big boy struggling, coming second so far.
Play on, he ripped it. Play on.
Here's Kandy, looking to try and keep a wrap on CHNFC. Malik Shah at the back, touched by a Kandy player, so CH will end up with possession. Everything they're touching turning into goal.
Oh, let's
The
go.
man in the
He's
bin,
He's in.
the sin bin, must be kicking himself, Ekanaika, since he's been gone. 2 commercial bag tries and 14 points have been added to CH's tally.
Yeah, and don't forget, because
Get in.
Kandy need to get something on the scoreboard.
Red, get in.
But
No,
at the same time,
play.
they can't give the Reds any more points either. True, they got one half to go, but the way CH are playing, and they're dominating every play.
Not straight. Captain. Scrum or line out? Scrum, red.
Scrum called
White
by
scrum.
the captain, as it was not straight. In the modern game with the new rules, if there is no jumper from your position, there is an opportunity for you to get it. If it's uncontested, they're not going to be too harsh on it being straight, but when you collect the ball on your outside shoulder, it leaves the referee with no option but to blow it for it being not straight.
Bind.
Kandy, opportunity now for them to try and create a play. We haven't seen the Kandy backs in action today much. Jansen to Surya Bandara, who struggled to collect it, but collected he did. Now Varnakula Surya, jackled by Bandara, back to Surya Bandara, met with a big tackle from Tamanikalu.
No,
It's going to be a penalty because Tamanikalu had to show a clear release.
In the shoulder.
It's right at the sternum, and coming to Pereira, having a small word.
You will call me. No, it's here. It's in the shoulder.
It's not high, is the call from the referee, who was right there. Well, was their contact on the head is something.
Is there anything, Leroy? Is there anything in this action? For me, it's okay.
Has he gone upstairs?
Time is off. 3 minutes more.
3 minutes to go is the call from the referee. Time is currently off.
If it's good, just thumbs up, Leroy. If it's good, just thumbs up. I don't.
Referee did not refer it.
Okay, do I need to check? For me, it's okay. It's just on the shoulder. Do I need to check? Yeah. Good. Wait. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, please. Yeah, as I told you. Time back on.
Referee happy with just the penalty. Just wanted the update from the TMO, who also decided that it's not worth another look. And Hirusha Sampath complies and brings play into the opposition half. Kandy will be very, very eager to try and go into the sheds with another score. SW, it's going to be very important. Setting it up is Chatur Soisa. Farid at the back. Kandy marching straight. No problem there.
Leave red.
Farid. Momentum on the side of Kandy.
Ball is there, ball is there. Leave him, Red, leave.
Now the Kandy forwards looking to attack from the base. Good tackle coming in from Ravin De Silva. Now Johnson, discipline, says the CS defenders who are in need of that. Surya Bandara now to Sampath, big tackle on him.
No, hands on the floor.
Advantage in favour of Kandy as hands were on the floor by Tanuja Maduranga, who tried tackling that ball. Vijay Sundara carrying it. Yes, Kavindu Pereira with a pick and go. Gets away from the first tackle. Another pick and go from Vikramarachi. Still advantage for Kandy. Now Akash Madhushankar will dive over for the second commercial bank try from Kandy as they strike back and cut the deficit to just 4 points. 15 points to 19. You can't keep this Kandy side out, so you got to be very, very disciplined in your efforts. As Akash Madhushankar goes in, change of direction, Surya Bandara gives it to Madhushankar. No problem.
Sijan FC would have had a sweet lemon, but nevertheless now they're cut down to 4 points. Kandy will have a sweet bitter lemon anyway at half time because they are about 4 points down.
Well, the days of oranges being topped up with glucose are gone, SW. Now high-tech scientific nutrition coming to these lads in the half-time at Hirush Sampath. Makes a good connection and it's curving in. What a kick. What a kick from Sampath, who gets the extras. 19-17. Gets his team within 2 points. And CHNFC will be ruining all the chances that they've given Kandy because they've taken all the chances that has come their way. They've just not been able to try and stop Kandy from coming back to the game.
Yeah, 2 points is nothing actually with 40 minutes to go in the second half. And I'm sure Kandy Sports Club will introduce their overseas player too. And it's going to be a different story at the half time. 19 points to 7. CH in the lead by 2 points.
Well, 19-17 is the half-time score and we have a game at our hand. 40 minutes to go in the second half, but we will go for a quick commercial break, and on the other side, the action of the second half coming to you on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamari.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Love Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Welcome back to the live action from Racecourse grounds. And if you haven't been watching this game for the first 40, where have you been? Because it's been a terrific encounter with both teams throwing punches at each other. Game kicked off with Johnny Chandimal kicking off the proceedings. But first blood was drawn by CHNFC. Mohammad Afzal creating space for Tanuja Maduranga, who ran right through the middle under the post for the first goal in the 17 minutes for the first goal. But since then, both teams throwing punches at each other. First score for Kandy came through a penalty through the boot of Hirusha Sampath, who had absolutely no problem just inside the 22 meters, and then this try from CHNFC. I beg your pardon, Dialog ViU going out for 10 minutes, and CHNFC sprang into action, creating an overlap through the numerical advantage, and Samit Warnakulu Surya touching down. Surya Bandara takes a penalty quickly and scores the try. First Commercial Bank try for Kandy. Hirusha Sampath added the extras to make it 12-10. And then this try from Janit Chandimal. Brilliant work from CH. Back of the hand from Ravin De Silva. Tamanikalu straightening things up. And then Chandimal, a little show and go. Akash Madhushankar committed a little too early to the corner. Brilliant conversion by Chandimal to add extras to his own try, bringing them to 19 points. And just before halftime, Akash Madhushankar touches down in the corner. And how about this for a conversion from Hirusha Sampath, curving that in and making it a 2-point ball game. End of first half. 19 points to 17 SW. Both teams throwing punches, and if you are a neutral like us, you're going to have an absolute ball in the next 40.
I know, absolutely. I hope they are fit and ready to go, because Kandy, I should say, that three-quarter defense is not like what they used to be, and there was confusion shown in the faces of the two centers. Ranjan was confused and they were looking at each other. They are not that side that goes up and tackles. I don't know whether they're doing the cover defense or they're doing the man-to-man defense, the shadow defense, whatever it is. There was no defense at all, and CH had easy tries going on. Of course, they were one man short, but even before that, CH on the other hand, I think they should have played a bit more close-up rugby without trying to throw the ball out and controlling it.
Well, CHNFC, I think, were guilty of giving away a little way too many penalties to Kandy. And if you try to do that against a side like Kandy, they will always try to hurt you. And that's what Kandy did, getting those tries through Akash Madhushankar and Srinath Surya Bandal. 2 tries against the 3 from CHNFC. But it's that 3-pointer Kandy opted to go for through the boot of Hirusha Sampath that's making the difference, making it just a 2-point game. Kandy just 1 score away. And it's going to be interesting on how CHNFC uses their second overseas player, and also whether Kandy will use their overseas player who's in their ranks in the bench. Havia, a Tongan 20-year-old who's highly rated. But for CHNFC, Koli Tamanikalu has been fabulous. He's been in great form. He's carried strong.
A little bit of chat by the Kandy number 10 prior to the game. Must be checking on something. Having said that, I think the CH, the next overseas player is a centre 3-quarter, not a forward. And Kandy's overseas player is a forward.
Yes, Kandy's overseas player is a forward, and CH with a centre. Maliksha Pereira going on the short side. Met with the tackle by Pandita and Kavindu Pereira connecting. From the base goes Pulasti Dasanayaka with the carry. CH opting to keep possession for a little longer. Pereira with the kick from the base into the hands of Sampath, who goes the opposite direction. Nobody guarding that area. Now it's a footless Dialog ViU.
Backwards.
Lost it backwards is the call from referee Janidu Dilshan. Kicked it outside his 22. Kavindu. Now Jansen. Sampath. Surya Bandara in the corner. Jansen to Tilna Bandara, who hesitates and straightens things up. Jansen again. Pandita, Madhushankar, Danushka Ranjan. Good defensive work from CHNFC and brilliant jackal work from Abzal, who timed it to perfection. Now Maliksha looking to go on the shorter side, but Jansen rushing up on him. Kandy had great depth SW, but not much forward momentum.
Yeah, something is lacking in that side. I think whatever said and done, that they are missing the Ratwatas, certainly.
Yeah, both of them, Tarinder and Nigel who pulls all the strings from that number 10 position, and Tarinder in the middle who brought in a real X factor. CHNFC still inside their own half though, held on to the ball for a longer period of time. Dasanaika with the throw-in, collected cleanly by Ravin De Silva, who sets it up. Dasanaika, ball at the back for CHNFC. Tilina Bandara managing to bring the ball down and have been penalised. CHNFC. That time Pulasi Dasanaika, he went to ground and held on to the ball. You got to release the ball. Rugby is a game that is played on your feet. The moment you go to ground, you can't be holding on to the ball. Never mind it being a maul. It needs to be open for the players. And how about that touch from Hirusha Sampath, earning his team almost 20 meters. Just take a look at that. The ball going down and digging for that ball is Chaturanga. And Pulasti Dasanaika guilty of holding on to it on the ground, as Charles Praveen has been introduced into the Kandy side with, well, interesting, Danushka Ranjan also walking out. I'll tell you who the replacement there is. Early substitution. Farid at the back with ball in hand. Naham Premachanda really didn't have any right to that ball, trying to join in from the side. Ball still in the hands of Kandy. Jansen digging for it. Surya Bandara. In comes the Dilushka Dange. Lost forward is the call from the referee. So advantage over Dilushka Dange's first touch. Not a good carry by him, but he will want to make amends.
Yeah, other than the 50-22, I'm just waiting to see what the referee will miss, because he's been catching everything, and even that hold on to it, holding on the ball of the driving ball. Here it is. It was closed up, and he saw that too. The knock forward. Few substitutions done by Kandy Sports Club.
Well, that's the first overseas player for Kandy since 2014, making his way in as Vabala Pandita makes his way out, substituted by Kandy. So 3 early substitutions just in the 44th minute for Kandy Sports Club. Charles Praveen comes in place of Milan Veerasinghe. Vabala Pandita out for Javier, and Danushka Ranjan making his way out for Dilushka Dange. So Kandy looking to inject some fresh pace and fresh legs into the attack.
Yeah, because Danushka Ranjan looked a bit out of sort in defense, and even in attack, he was not making any headway. So maybe that's the reason why he's been substituted. It'll be interesting to see the new recruit going into the lock position.
We are going into the lock position, and why not? Because The third rovers so far have been fabulous. Referee now playing advantage in favor of CHNFC, who are putting pressure in the scrums. Still playing in advantage. Abzal looks to create something. Malik losing it forward was Deshan Vimukti. But fabulous work from CHNFC forwards. Yet again managing to put pressure on the opposition 8. This is something that they did in the first round as well. 45 minutes on our clock. Referee having a word with Chaturanga, as another change has been made from Kandy. Kenulahet to Arachi comes in place for Dilshan Farid. So 5 minutes into the second half, Kandy opting to go with 3 forward changes. 3 forwards brought in, and it's the humidity and also the dominance that CHNFC has had in the scrums SW that is forcing Kandy to make these changes. They know if they don't have fresh leg and extra energy to try and contend with that CH pressure, they could be in trouble. There seems to be a player on the field, stretcher being brought out. We really do hope that it's not as bad as it looks, and it's Dilshan Farid, who hasn't moved since that scrum came down. We'll try to see what that incident is. The neck collar is out as well.
Yeah, I saw his hand movements, so he is conscious.
Playing in that number 2 position in a scrum, you are not able to support your weight as well. Both your arms are bound across the 2 props. The medics from both teams taking all precautions. Here's another look at the last scrum. With that shove, one side going down, that was Charles Praveen who went down, but already take a look at Farid's arm. He's let loose on the left side and even the right. He's already in massive discomfort, both arms being let go, and we really do hope that
That's a good one. He wanted to point at the mark. One of the CH players showed in the mark. He said, no, that's behind where the player is injured.
and that's where the infringement happened.
The substitution has already been done. Farid will not take further part in the game, not because of the injury, but the substitution has been done, and hopefully it's a minor one, and he'll recover fast. Wish him well.
Never an easy side, or never a good side when a hooker doesn't come out on his feet from a scrum, because he just dropped there. If we can take another look at that scrum. They go into the scrum. Keep an eye out on the bind of Farid on Praveen. Charles goes down, and here the shove coming in, he's twisted. Both his neck caught between the prop and the hooker, and here his bound is lost, SW, and he just drops to the ground.
Yeah, it's a bit of a two-man boring into him, and he has lost a complete binding. That means he's not having a better platform to hang on to. He's been taken off. I sincerely hope it's a minor injury, and if there's an injury, of course, he we wish him that he recovers fast, because playing up in the front row is not an easy thing to do, and especially when you are taken down with the full force of the weight on you.
We really hope that it's not as bad as it looked, as CHNFC opting to go to touch, doesn't find it. Jansen gives it to Ekenaika. Ekenaika now running in counter. Abzal looks to jackal it. Ball comes out of the ruck, so fair game for anybody. CH pouncing on that. Abzal, quick ball to De Silva. De Silva now to Janidu Dilshan, who cuts back inside. Dilshan gives it to Ravin De Silva, who drops it like a wet bar of soap. But what an opportunity missed by the Gymkhana club to score their fourth and bonus point Commercial Bank try, and Ravin De Silva knows it. It's another look, beautiful run by Janidu Dilshan, cutting back inside. Lovely swerve, gets away from Jansen and offloads timely to De Silva, who didn't expect that ball to dip so far. Knows immediately that he gave away a brilliant opportunity. Kandy will be breathing a big sigh of relief, and their defense this game has been very, very fragile. Jansen looking to clear only as far as Johnny Chandimal. Akash Madhushankar to Randy Silva, met with tackle by Kavindu Pereira. Now Maliksha to Abzal, swings it out wide to Pulasti Dasanayaka. Kandy not committing numbers to the ruck. Pereira lets De Silva pick it up. Kandy happy to stand away from the rucks. Praveen opted to try and take that on. Now Dange coming in to help the forwards. Interesting tactic to SW. They've made a tactical change of not contesting the ruck and fanning out, because CH have found a lot of holes in Kandy's defensive line. Here's Pereira. Abzal swings it out wide, straightening it towards the center. Randy in the corner now. Samit Varnakalusurya offloads, well held by Johnny Chandimal. Lahiru Tilakaratna digging for that ball is Tilina Bandara. Hands on the ground is the call from the referee, so penalty in favor of CHNFC. Tilna Bandara and Akash Madhushankar with a little high five, because both of them did play for Police together last season. Now playing for opposite camps in these games at CHNFC and Kandy Sports Club. And CH opting to go to the side. They are hungry for their bonus points. As we take a look at the replay, Tilakaratna went to the ground. That was a tackle from Madhushankar. And here, Tilana Bandara would argue until the cows come home that he had all the right to the ball and he was supporting his body weight.
I couldn't understand that part of it. He had all the right. He was supporting his on his feet.
Now Pulassi Disanayaka's throw. CHNFC breaking away. Kolitamani Kalu says I'll score the fourth Commercial Bank try, and that's fabulous from the Gymkhana club. Brilliant work, and Coach Henry is going to be a very happy man with his forwards as CHNFC steer away from Kandy Sports Club. 24 points with the conversion to come. Some brilliant work from the Gymkhana Club. Take a look at that intentional roll. And Thamanikalu with a big no-argue to Hirusha Sampath. Touches down for the 4th and bonus point Commercial Bank try for CHNFC.
Well, CH are on that 24. If the conversion doesn't go through, they will remain on 24. If Kandy do reply with a go, it'll be 24 all.
Oh, the dreaded number 24, which was the case up in at Nithavala. A draw at this point. CH will not be happy. They will want all the points they can. They've done the hard yards. 51 minutes on the clock. Chandimal not successful, so the score will remain at 24 SW. Your wish is coming true, seems like.
Yeah, it's remaining at 24, but Kandy got a score, but at the moment CH are just dominating play so much. So Kandy too casual for the occasion, as we see the CH number 8 just barging through, no stopping him from that at that point. So it's 24-17, and definitely we got another 30 minutes to go or so on our clock.
We're close to 30 minutes to go as Suribandar this time kicked short, but putting the man up for CHNFC, who's playing with advantage, so that's going to be a penalty. Kandy staying true to their average penalty count, giving away too many penalties that time, making contact with a player who was on air, which is a complete no-go in rugby. Real opportunity here for the Gymkhana Club to try and topple the defending champions at home. They'll be itching to go here. Chandimal with kick to touch, earns about 25 meters and brings play to Kandy's half. There, coming to Pereira, was late for that challenge. When he went up for that ball, he had no possible opportunity to try and contest for it, hence the penalty. Pulassi now going to number 4, no problem. Brilliant collection from CHNFC. Abzal gives it to Thamanikalu. Good tackle from Chaturanga. Quick ball. Abzal drops it and Dilush Kadange pounces on that. CHNFC gifting Kandy their 3rd Commercial Bank try. And was this the lifeline the champions needed? You don't throw freebies at the defending champions.
Especially when you are 24 points. The conversion right in front of the post. They should get it and it will remain. Look at this. Look at that. Absolutely missed pass. You pay for that. No second line of defense because they are attacking. You won't get an easier try than that.
Dilush Kadange had no problem, and no problem for Hirusha Sampath as well, and everything square here after 54 minutes. 24 points all, and it's anybody's game. This is how the game up in the hills ended. But by the looks of how this game has gone on for close to an hour, SW, it's not going to end with 24 all.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be a high-scoring game, unless they want to shut it off, and the referee might call bad light.
Well, not here. We are at the racecourse. The lights can come out, so it's not going to be bad light. It will have to be lightning if the game is going to be called off. CHNFC restart collected by Chatur Soisa. Takes the ball to ground, and that's a penalty because the man coming in support, I believe it was Savia, goes straight to the ground. That's killing the ball and making no leaving no room for the opposition to fight for it. What is he going to do? And interestingly, SW, despite having a very good kicker, they opt to go for touch and they get a 5-meter line out.
For a moment, I thought the 24 might be raced with the conversion kick at goal, but they are going on a historical history on just scored a try off the line out, and why not have a go again? But it might be a different story, but they are confident that they can do it again.
Here's CHNFC setting it up now, lining it. Kandy putting pressure. CH backpedaling, breaking off is Dominikalu with one man to beat, but finds Savia en route, who's not able to roll away, but did paint the picture to the referee that he's making all attempts to not interfere. Disanaika inside the 5 meters. Now Buoneko Dangamua has made his way into the team as well, so Kandy really emptying their bench for the forward. CH 5 meters away from the whitewash and their 5th commercial bank try. This CH team has been going back to back to back to back. Quick ball to the backs. Abzal, big hit on Tanuja Maduranga, and Kandy earns the penalty. They're fired up. They know they've seen off the danger, and Kavindu Pereira is the one who won the penalty for Kandy Sports Club at a crucial juncture, because a score here, SW, would have really broken the spirits of Kandy.
Yeah, it would have also broken my spirit too with 24 all. I'm just keeping a tag on the 24, and 3 points would have been a better option.
Sampath not getting the connection that he was looking for, as Buoneko Dangamu, I believe, has come in place of Dahan Wickramarachchi. How about that tackle? Kavindu Pereira making that tackle, coming back up. Akash Madhushanka and Pereira connecting for that jackal. Brilliant work from the centre and the wing. Kenule Hettiarachchi lining it up. First throw for him. Kandy opting to go with a 4-man. Tamanikalu seems like has dislodged his shoulder. Or is it his elbow that he's getting tended to? The protective gear on his elbow being reaffirmed. Still a defensive line out for Kandy Sports Club. Just over 20 minutes to go in this game. Soisa goes up. Jansen. Now Savia gets away from the first tackle. Goes to the ground. Gets back up. Not held in the tackle. Taken into the 22, so can't kick it out on the full. Sampath. Collecting that was Dilshan. Dilshan, dangerous run out the ball. Gets away from the first man. Nekanaika Janidu Dilshan has been very dangerous every time he touched the ball. Tamanikalu goes to ground. In at halfback is Gayan, I beg your pardon, Oshan Gunaratna. For CHNFC, here's an opportunity. Overlap on the open side. Varna Kulusurya offloads. CH looking to build, and Akash Madhushanka managing to turn that over yet again. Coming into the rescue of the Hill Capital Club, Udangamur. To Hettiarachchi, big hit on him by Pulasti Dasanaika. Jansen slowing it down. Sampath doesn't manage to get touch. Here's Gunaratna. Oshan. Big tackle on him by Akash Madhushankar. Nothing wrong there, although it did look dangerous. There was no tip by Madhushankar, despite a big hit. Kandy looking to put pressure on the ruck, but have been guilty of coming from the side. Good spot by the referee. An opportunity for CHNFC. It's right in front of the post. Are they going to go for that 5 points? They need to take the points.
Yeah, they need to get the points. They need the 3 points and then get back. But I think their fear is that if you get the 3 points and then Kandy comes with a kickoff into their territory, I think they're still opting for... Yep, they're going for 3 points.
They really need to do that, SW, because coming into the last 20 minutes of the game, you need to try and get all the points you can. Another change being readied in the touchline for Kandy Sports Club. Seems like Kavindu Pereira will be subbed off for Gayan Pereira, for Pereira. Both of them former Vidyartha first 15 players. Johnny Chandimal has been good with off the tee. An opportunity for him to try and get his side back up to the lead.
Oh, right in front of the post. It should be a very easy kick for him. Bread and butter.
Well, I reiterate, commentator's curse is absolutely real.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I even mentioned it last time. I thought it's only in the region of for cricketers, not for rugby players.
Well, it is definitely real for rugby players. Many a times. I'm sure many would have bet their house that Janit Chandimal would have converted that. It was right in front of him. As Surya Bandar restarts from the 22 meters, collected by Chanaka Chandimal, who's come on to the field in place of Mohammad Afzal, who's been given his marching orders. Well, this time it's again a 50-22 in favor of CHNFC. Bad judgment from Kandy backs who were marshalling that, letting it bounce. Chandimal, Chanaka and Janit. No problem with this 50-22 as it was... Oh, did the ball drop outside 22 meters? CH yet again. Man at the back. No problem. Number 3 with ball in hand. Referee playing advantage. So that will be a penalty. And that's an infringement where they have stopped a definitive try. And that's a penalty try. 7 points on the board for CHNFC. Number 8, Dahan Wickramarachchi is already out. So going to be interesting. He's looking for the number 8 who's not on the field at the moment. Might have to go up to the TMO to try and figure out which number he's looking for. Okay, there you go. Charles Praveen is the guilty party. Number 18, maybe number 1 was what he didn't see as he goes to the sin bin in the 63rd minute. 31 points to 24. CHNFC with a 7-point lead and a 1-man advantage. This game now has tipped towards the Gymkhana Club. Can they keep this lead and increase on it?
Yep, so my 24 is gone. It's gone to 31. Number.
Now, yet again, a collection from Tanuja Maduranga. Oshan goes to Chanika Chandimal. Doesn't find touch. Kandy would have had to make a forced change because Charles Praveen was a front rower. They need to bring in a registered front rower for scrums. Here's Janik Chandimal. Couple of Chandimals playing together now for CH Udangamur to Surya Bandara. Goes into contact, and that's another penalty for a high shot. Surya Bandara has been the recipient of a couple of high shots now. Be interesting to see what why Charles Praveen received that yellow card, because referee deeming that it was a sure try scoring opportunity. Here's Charles. Charles Praveen seems to be, I think it's well,
Charles Praveen is still standing outside and watching that.
Well, it was another player from Kandy who brought that maul down. Charles Praveen still trying to figure out why I'm given that 10-minute break, as seems like there is another change coming in. Shahid Zumri being brought in place of Srinath Surya Bandara, who copped another blow to his head. Kandy with a messy line out, and Ravin De Silva pouncing on that, but lost forward advantage in favor of Kandy, who get the put into the scrum. Brand new back line for Kandy Sports Club. Kandy now forced to do the change, where they will bring Viraj Kolambarachi, and they will have to sacrifice a player for him. And out goes Bhuvaneko Dangamur. 8 against 7 in the scrum. CH will be looking to put pressure. Jansen. And that's a penalty. CH being a little over eager. Not shoving straight, not doing what they were supposed to do. SW, it may not be 24 all, but we still have an opportunity for it to be 31 all.
Yeah, there's a possibility, but I'm sorry to say not the way Kandy is playing at the moment.
Yeah, definitely not the way Kandy is playing at the moment, because with one man down as well, it's always going to be a difficult one. They will have to play out of their skins to make sure. But sometimes though, sometimes when you are down a man, you tend to give that 110%. Kandy will be banking that they do get that. Hettiarachi with the throw in. Chaturanga collects it. Delisle trying to jackal that. Now Havia breaks 2 tackles. Good high knee action from Havia. Passes to no man. Jansen Nakash Madhushankar collects it and takes action forward. Havia, beautiful to see that he wanted to check on the welfare of Lahilu Tilakaratna. who's getting up slowly after that incident, and the little dink from Shahid Sumri looked very, very dangerous before it spilled over. CHNFC seems to have made the change, taking Tamanikalu out and bringing Marcel on. Trying to hook it was Zumri. Gayan Pereira on the chase. Now CHNFC need to try and exit this. Dushmanta Priyadarshana has been brought in as well. Wealth of experience for that lad. Former national cap. Goes to number 2. Not corrected cleanly, but position still with CHNFC. Kick from base. Hirusha Sampath with a little dummy. Zumri met with a tackle from Johnny to Dilshan. Needs support. Dilshan needs to roll away before CH can use that ball. Good call from the referee.
A good call from the commentators here. You saw it before that. Very quiet. Kandy are, of course, maybe buying time because they are with one player short.
Well, can Kandy afford to buy time, SW, is the question. Because time definitely is running away and they are behind on the scoreboard as Hirusha Sampath yet again earns them valuable meters. A little dummy to Varnakula Surya. Sumri held upright. Very good work by Dilshan. Here needed to roll away immediately. Doing very well were the Kandy supporting players. Catching him in the middle. Hetiarachi goes to 2. Yet again not able to collect it. Kandy. Jansen to Zumri. Zumri. Big hit and still goes Zumri. Offloads to Madhushankar. Now Chaturanga. Goes to ground. Good clearance from Kandy. Quick ball. Colombo. Marcel bringing him down. Zumri. Sampath Akash Madhushankar will go in for the 4th Commercial Bank try for Kandy Sports Club, and that's a bonus point for Kandy. Now Hirusha Sampath has a kick at goal which can square this one.
Are we talking in squares now?
Beautiful work. Shahid Zumri off to Sampath. Draw and pass. And Akash Madhushankar has the strength and the pace to go into in goal, and there was no stopping him. Johnny Dilshan, that time very, very lucky that the try was scored. Seems like there is a player on the ground for CHNFC. 2 players, one holding his head, that is Marcel.
Even if the try has been scored, if there is been a high tackle, dangerous tackle, you can go into the pocket, or you can go for a word with him, chat with him. Maybe he can give a penalty try. A lot of things can happen. He's bleeding from the
Marcel. Bleeding, head bleeding has to be taken out. Need to be fixed. Why I did say he's very lucky, Johnny Dilshan. Most times than not, when a try is scored, the attention of that high shot is being taken away, and referees will be looking at the try. Hirusha Sampath now with an opportunity to make it all square. 31-31. Can Sampath, who's been fabulous, get this all-important conversion? No problem with the distance, know the direction, right through the middle. Hirusha Sampath becomes the man who's really made sure that Kandy is alive in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are here another square, 31 all. They upgraded themselves from the 25 all to 31 all with that beautiful conversion and a try coming from Kandy. Siegen FC, I'm sure they must be thinking, come on, how can we get in front, 2 scores in front?
Siegen FC will be considering this a loss if the scoreline remains the same, because they are the ones who've been dominating this game. Chandimal with the restart. Sampath clears the ranks and brings play to the opposition half. Seventy-two minutes on the clock. Ushan Gunaratne, previously on your screen, son of Priyanta Gunaratne, former Antonian skipper. Ushan.
Oh my gosh, the youngster. I remember him as a toddler, he's a kid playing under 15 or something like that. And he's playing A-Division rugby. My gosh.
Well, Ushan hasn't changed his height since he played under 15. And here's Christian Delisle carrying it for CHNFC. Ushan to Kohli Thamanikalu, who's come in place of Marcel due to that blood injury. Samit Varnakulu looking to cut back inside. Randy Silva that time trying to move. Seems like he did pull his hamstring. He's on the ground. Dasanayaka still hustling for CHNFC. Chandimal, Janindra Dilshan, Prema Chandra. Kenur rolls away, balls falls in for Kandy. But there was knock-on advantage. Lahilithara Karatna trying to plead and say, referee, there was opportunity for me to try and attack that ball, but if he says no. Kandy now restored to their original number. Charles Praveen coming back up, and Bhuvanek Udangamu gets to restart as well. Viraj Kolombara chase was cut off. Anyone's game. Possession and territory is going to be name of the game. SW now. You got to make sure that you hold on to position. Beautiful tackling work from Akash Madhushankar. But that offload. There was a hand from Janindra Dilshan.
Janindra Dilshan, every time he got the ball, he made yards. He just simply made yards. That boy is so strong and a strong runner. And he was he's very dangerous with the ball. Speaks good for the country. Every time he held the ball, he made the yards.
Yeah, Janindra Dilshan, one of the best going around. The skipper for CHNFC have done wonderfully well. 6 minutes to go on our clock. Where will this game end up? Jansen digging for it. Zumri now to Ekanayaka. Sampath puts in a grubber. Chandimal met with a tackle and tackling that. West Kandy Sports Club turning that over. Dinal Ekanayaka makes it available. Jansen. Advantage in favor of Kandy. Havia drops it. Never mind, because Kandy with advantage. Zumri takes it behind the referee from the wrong mark. Kandy need to slow things down. They're going for 3 to win it. Hirusha's been kicking. And Dange says, why are we even deliberating? We go for points. Hirusha Sampath has been fabulous off the tee, and you got to give it to Kandy. Points is the name of the game.
Mm-hmm. have a Maliban cracker, my mate.
Hirusha Sampath lining it up. 75 minutes on our clock. Definitely in range for him. Sampath hits the post but gets through. 34-31. Kandy goes in front. CH currently has 2 bonus points. Kandy have scored 4 tries. Now Havelocks and CR are not going to be happy, because irrespective of the result, both teams with bonus points are going to be trouble. Boniko Dangabua with the carry. Jensen to Sampath. Massive boot on that lad. Dilshan, dangerous runner. Can win it for CHNFC. Dilshan in the corner, cuts back inside. Loses the ball, but knockback, says the referee. Here's Delisle. Johnny to Dilshan. Oh, what a player he's been for CHNFC. Really a captain's performance. Oshan digging it. Chanaka Chandimal. No advantage. Penalty in favor of CH. Who opts for a scrum SW. I'm baffled. They are not going to be satisfied with a draw. They want the win.
Why not? I know. You go for the 3 points first. And they don't have the number 8 either.
Well, they do have a number 8, not Tamanikalu, the wrecking ball. But CH banking on the fact that they are going to earn a penalty through this scrum. Can Kandy's forwards really come to the party? Gunaratna with the put-in. Referee not happy with the set. Having a word with Madhushankar. Christian Delisle at the back is going to be key.
It's too far down to get a penalty try.
Free kick in favor of CHNFC. Delisle takes it from the wrong mark. Will have to come back. You've got to be privy to the fact that you need to try and get the attention of the referee before you try to create something. Janadu Dilshan asking the referee, can we take another scrum of the free kick? And the referee says, of course. What they're trying to do here
I wonder whether you can take a free kick in the new laws of the game. I think it's off the mark that you cannot take the off for the scrum. CHNFC.
Gunaratna with the feed in, ball at the back. The scrum goes down. Referee says no problem. Now Randy Silva, big tackle on him by Tharindu Chaturanga. Marcel was crying for that ball. Ravin De Silva. Oh, CH, why didn't you not take those 3 points? Ball at the back. Delisle wants to go at it. Kandy trying to hold them up. Penalty advantage for CHNFC. Chandimal deep down in the pocket. Chandimal comes to the middle, but referee says no advantage. Entire Kandy line offside. Quickly taken by Oshan Gunaratna. Zumri. not 5 meters. Still penalty advantage in favor of CHNFC, who are refusing for a draw. They're refusing a draw. They want a big W, and they know with that it will increase their chances of going to the top.
I think they better call for the 3 points now.
Well, finally, what was all the hassle about all this time, because we are just seconds away. And SW seems like your wish can come true here. With 3 points to go.
They have made the call now. I don't think they can make the change. I'll keep quiet. I don't want the commentators curse on it.
Well, I think no curse is going to be effective this close to the line. Chandimal, regulation kick, puts in the 3. 34 all, and that's the final action of the game. CHNFC and Kandy will shake their hands and finish with a draw. What a game we've had. And SW, we really need to discuss about a player of the match, but with no team winning it, for me, both the teams have been absolutely fabulous. But I think for CHNFC, it has been their skipper, Janidul Dilshan, who's been absolutely fabulous. I'll be surprised if anyone else gets the accolade, because for Kandy Sports Club, it was Hirusha Sampath who constantly kept Kandy in the game. But that lad, who's the skipper of the side for CHNFC, was mercurial every time he touched the ball.
Yeah, well, I have one more player as a switch stick player out there. I think along with side of the scoreboard and the scorer, because it's 31 all, 24 all, and they come to 31 all. And I agree with you. The CS skipper, every time he touched that ball, he made yards. Even the last minute, every high ball that went to him, he was danger, absolute danger.
Well, our choice has been attested as well by the national selectors, who are selecting the Swiss Tech Player of the Match. Janidul Dilshan is your Swiss Tech Player of the Match of the game, who is absolutely fabulous. The number 13, who played as a wing. The skipper, there you go, getting the high fives from the young lads.
But I would say this is a great escape for Kandy.
Oh, for sure. Kandy need to consider themselves very, 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 very lucky, because all the signs were pointing at CHNFC taking this one and winning this one. Kandy's defense were in 6s and 7s throughout the game, and that's something they will want to fix in a hurry. CH, on the other hand, will be very, very disappointed for not being able to try and finish off a performance where they will feel like they had to win. Full-time confirmation, 34 points all. Just like up in Nittavela, there is no winner in this competition between CHNFC and Kandy Sports Club. 24 all versus score. SW, it's been a couple of weeks, so 10 points have been added. 34 all here at the Racecourse.
But for Kandy Sports Club, they must keep in mind they're going to play the next two games, 2 in Colombo, and they're taking on the high-riding CRNFC and Havelock Sports Club. Havelocks, of course, with their great win against Sia. Their tails are up right at the moment.
Well, second half highlights At the end of the first half, it finished at 19 points to 17 in favour of CHNFC. Koli Tamanikalu straight away scoring, and this was a poacher's try for Dilush Kadange, which squared things up 24 all in favour of Kandy. And then Hiroshi Sampath, who had 100% kicking accuracy. And this one here, Charles Praveen going to the sin bin and referee awarding a penalty try for a Kandy player who was guilty of bringing that maul down. It definitely wasn't that man in the number 18 jersey. But nevertheless, CH moving into 31 points. Kandy then got their bonus point try through Akash Madhushankar. Madhushankar was on his way down, and Hiroshi Sampath's kick was absolutely important for Kandy to take points from this game. Another penalty that Kandy had absolutely no hesitation of. Shahid Zumri took it quickly, but Sena Council prevailed as Hiroshi Sampath opted to go for the 3 points, and despite refusing to take 3 multiple times, CHNFC finally decided that they are going to be happy with shared points with their opponents who they've shared points earlier as well. 34 all is how it finished here at the Racecourse. As we take a look at the fabulous Racecourse ground, it has been a wonderful venue for so many national and international competitions, of which we are eagerly anticipating in the next couple of months for some action that is going to happen, international action that's going to happen in Sri Lanka.
Kandy Sports Club at the moment is like Liverpool. The past champions. Sudhashara.
Well, defending champions, unbeaten but not getting wins. But in Kandy's case, they are beaten once as well. CRNFC inflicting that defeat at home. The chief guest of today, Mr. Buddhika Vikramanayaka, CEO MBC Networks, will be presenting the Swiss Tech Player of the Match Award. And the winner, of course, the skipper of the Gymkhana Club, Janidhu Dilshan. Very well deserved award for him. Absolutely wonderful and mercurial. That final carry from him, being cheered all the way towards. You can get the hugs and kisses. I believe that's Janidhu Dilshan's mum, who's elated with her son's performance. Chairman of Sri Lanka Rugby, Pavitra Fernando as well, joining the presentation party along with the two representatives from the club. President of Kandy Sports Club also joining in there, and what an occasion for the skipper. Full day. Key stats of the day: Maliban Interclub Rugby League 25-26. Nothing separating the two teams. 34 all versus the score. Both teams securing that all-important bonus point as well. CH with 5 tries, one of which was a penalty try. Kandy Sports Club scoring 4, converting 4, but those 2 penalties and the conversions from Hiroshi Sampath, the difference. No drop goals for either of the teams, but Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Janidhu Dilshan from CHNFC, who was absolutely fabulous, the man on your screen on the left. Next week, action intensifies in the Cup and the Plate segment. Navy Sports Club will be hosting Police Sports Club, that's at Valisara, with Sri Lanka Army hosting Air Force at Panagoda. At the Havelock Park, it will be Kandy Sports Club who will travel down to Havelock for the second week straight. And CHNFC will be hosting their Maitland Derby rivals, CRNFC, here at Racecourse, and will hope for their good run to continue. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the telecast. It's been a fabulous Sunday bringing you this action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. Until we meet you next week with another week of scintillating Maliban Interclub Rugby League, I'm Sudarshan Apiri signing off alongside SW Chang and ThePapare.com production and the technical crew. Have yourself a great evening.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
This is Sri Lankaවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.